Prosim.
Spring commencement exercises for the English department at Virginia Tech. I'm Bernice Hausman, chair of the English department. Welcome students who have studied with us for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. years. Welcome to family and friends who have made this day possible by supporting our students. Welcome to the faculty who have dedicated their careers to teaching and research into language, creativity, imaginative expression, and cultural formations in order to make the world a better place, one student at a time. It has been a tumultuous year. For those of us who cherish language, who study or make up stories, who spend hours or days deciphering or inventing a line of poetry, it has been a very interesting year. You, graduates, are uniquely equipped to thrive in this context. Being able to understand the complexity of a big 19th century novel, the nuance of a 20th century poem, the linguistic playfulness of a 16th century drama, or the parallel storylines of medieval allegory, is crucial to understanding our current situation. Being able to report, to clarify, to summarize, and discern are notable skills in a time of 24/7 news and Twitter. Being able to call upon your creative capacities is not an option, but a necessity. No matter where you stand on the political spectrum, all of you, that is, all of us, have come to see that the texts we study and create give us tools for living in an age defined by expressive displays. Textual interpretation is not a luxury. It is precisely what we need to be able to succeed in our careers and be engaged citizens in the information society. You, graduates, are textual experts. You make, you create, you deconstruct, you admire, you criticize. There is so much need for you graduates who know how to decode meaning in an obscure sentence, find hidden traces of innuendo in seemingly obvious statements, create clear instructions, or report on fabulous events. And we celebrate you, your daring inventiveness, your careful explications, your fine-tuned analyses, and your crafted documents. We celebrate the way that you have taught us to be technologically adept and early adopters, to remember what it is like to be a student with 4 papers due on Friday, to renew our love of literature, or the literature that we have been teaching for years or decades, to reorient ourselves in a society that changes in rapid-fire staccato bursts. You have been the engine that runs the department. You are the center of our efforts, and teaching you is what makes most of us get up in the morning. We send you out to the world to be successful in whatever it is that comes to you next. We send you out to make the world better. We ask only that you write back to let us know how it's going, checking in every once in a while with your successes, your struggles, your aspirations. We want to know what life is like for you on the other side of your degree. We want to know what you're reading. We want to know how what we did here changed you as you have changed us. We rely on you to invent the future as the creative, intelligent, careful, preposterous, imaginative, fabulous, and engaged individuals that you are. Now introduce the Associate Dean of the College, Tom Ewing.
Thank you very much and good morning. I do bring you welcome from the College of Liberal Arts and Human Sciences. And I just wanted to really say thank you this morning. First to the staff and the faculty of the Department of English. The students here know the faculty as excellent teachers, as mentors and advisors. But from the college perspective, I also know these faculty as excellent researchers, as fabulous scholars who are involved not only in the community around Blacksburg, but nationally and internationally, and also as leaders of the university. So I really appreciate what the faculty do, both for the students in the Department of English and also for Virginia Tech. I also wanted to thank the family, not only for coming this morning, but for all of your support for these students. When they decided to become majors in the Department of English, to go to English graduate school, those are not always the easiest decisions, and I know the students appreciate the support that they received from their parents, from their siblings, from grandparents, aunts, uncles, partners, children. We really appreciate you coming this morning and all of your support for these students. And finally, a thank you to the students, not only for coming this morning and being part of the ceremony, but for sharing these years with us here at Virginia Tech, with your other colleagues in the classroom, and also with the faculty, with the staff of the Department of English, and the university as a whole. We really appreciate what you've done, and congratulations.
Who tirelessly advocates for her students and for the pleasures of seeing, and who believes profoundly in the importance of poetry, beauty, good food, and excellent company. When I graduated from high school in 1980, I was awarded the Norton Anthology of Modern Poetry. It has 3 poems by Nikki Giovanni in it. She was one of the youngest poets to be included in that volume. These poems were my first introduction to her, so by way of introduction, I would like to read you one. Kidnap poem, published in 1970. Ever been kidnapped by a poet? If I were a poet, I'd kidnap you, put you in my phrases, and meter you to Jones Beach, or maybe Coney Island, or maybe just to my house. Lyric you in lilacs, dash you in the rain, blend into the beach to complement my sea, play the lyre for you, ode you with my love song. Anything to win you, wrap you in the red, black, green, show you off to mama. Yeah, if I were a poet, I'd kidnap you. Please welcome the English Department's 2017 commencement speaker, Nikki Giovanni.
I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep, like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised my pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusty rivers. My soul has grown deep, like the rivers.
College college ambassadors, and key figures in our conferences. This year, the award goes to Amelia Dirks, Kaylee Green, Devin Keys, Alec Masala, Grace Salibny, and James Stead. Congratulations.
Samantha Lynn Shiflett. Grace Marie Silapigny. Julia Min Song. Amy Leanne Southall. Ashley Marie Stunt. James D. Steck.
Yeah, James!
Jessica Aaron Steingleman. Carolyn Grace Sutphin. Anthony Clarence Tamburino. Rachel Elizabeth Timmons.
This is a great moment in your lives. In my official capacity as the chair of the English department, I now declare that your toils as a student are finally ended. And you are officially graduates of Virginia Tech. Graduates, please join the ranks of all those graduates who have come on before you and move the tassels on your mortarboards from the right to the left.